1 hour south of Gulu, near Karuma Falls, is Restoration Gateway. It's 700 acres overlooking the Nile River in northern Uganda. It's a wonderful place that provides loving homes, education, and health care for 100 orphans, biblical training for church planters, and also help for missionaries and local pastors, as well as healthcare training for dental and medical personnel. Dr. Tim McCall moved from Texas onto this raw land in 2007. And currently, they have 12 house moms who care for 100 orphans. Each house has 8 children. And they now have a primary school staff, 7 senior Ugandan employees, and more than 70 other employees. We helped light their newly built secondary wing classroom, and they just built several hospital wings that weren't even there when we were there 2 years ago. Solar Light for Africa has come alongside them and helped light almost all of the orphan homes and classrooms. And it's with this organization that I travel to Uganda now twice. Solar Light for Africa has been so cooperative, looking for places for me to teach and distribute our Days for Girls kits, as I've supported them and worked right alongside their organization at the same time. So it's been a beautiful partnership. In fact, we've talked about putting together a Days for Girls trip to Uganda in 2018 for my 65th birthday party. So you can go ahead and mark your calendars right now and let me know if you have any interest in all in going to Uganda in 2018. I'm thinking that the ticket will include you taking 2 50-pound suitcases of 50 kits. That would be 100 kits each. So all of us need to start sewing away. Here I am at Restoration Gateway, getting ready to teach these girls and using our new flip chart. And I'm showing them one of the bags and getting ready to demonstrate how the shields fit into the panties. And this is their favorite part. Watching me try to balance, put the panties on, almost fall over, and this gets the best laugh. So now that I break the ice and everybody's laughing, and now we can kind of carry on with the lessons. The girls are now picking out their bags, and this is one of the gals that I met when I was there 2 years ago. I'll introduce you in a minute, but this new flip chart was very helpful in teaching this time. 2 years ago, I was there with Sue Heading, and we met these 2 young ladies, and they quickly went back to their room and they wrote us a very beautiful thank you card. This was the letter that they wrote and drew for us, and these are the girls 2 years later. So it was just a joy to see them. These are all the ladies now that we gave, you all helped give kits to. And it was a joy to be able to speak with them of how well the kits had held up 2 years later. And they were so thrilled to receive them. These are girls that will be receiving them in years to come. So we left 50 kits there. I was able to give 30 more kits and baby quilts to the doctor that we had met before, Bridget Hurry. She has since moved to another orphanage. She and her husband he is now the director there. She took those kits and these beautiful quilts from Tatsuko to this new facility, and off they went. We went on to Kampala to Project Have Hope, and I'll let this video made by them speak for itself.
Okay, we have so many different projects or programs in the whole of Project Have Hope. We have the loan program, we have the sponsorship for the kids, we have vocational training, and I'll be specific about the people who I feel really have been successful. We have, for example, Adibo Christine, who got first a loan, and then later on she also got a grant. Due to her hard work, she has really been doing very well, and she has a piggery, which really is so interesting. Come shine or rain, she's always at her piggery doing something. We also have Lalam Cecilia, who has a charcoal business. She was given a grant of about 500,000 shillings, which she started up the charcoal business, she started small by 30 bags of charcoal, bringing from the village, and here now she has grown to over 150 bags that she brings every time she goes. So in a month, she brings about twice that amount. So this small grant has really made a very big impact on Cecilia's business and life as a whole.
My name is Lamono Ellen. I came all along from northern Uganda. I came due to the northern war which was taking place, and I started working at the stone quarry. I wake up in the morning, then go up for stone quarry. After, I hire somebody to dig it out for me, and it's me to divide it into small pieces. You know, these days the sun is very hot in Africa, to the extent that I can't start working in there from morning to sunset. Project Have Hope helped me to take 2 of my children in a school. One is in a day school and one is in a boarding school. And also I thank them, they provide school fees for those 2 and school uniform. And me, as with my work, I provide some small requirements only. So life is really very hard for me.
Children greeted us, and they were just so happy. it was so fun to see them playing with anything that was available. Brought back the old days of Jack's. Their smiles were just so authentic, and their their grins were just beautiful. I love to take pictures of doors. And so the children wanted to take me around to show me all their doors, and they went from house to house, posing in front of their doors. They love to touch our white skin and feel the hair on our skin. So this was the big thing of the day, was to touch my skin and pose with the Mzungu with their white skin. Just love these children. They're lined up getting their water, filling their water jugs that were ever so heavy. And here we are putting on here are the guys and the hard workers with solar light putting on the solar panels on the women's center here. And again, the watering jugs where they had to come get their water for the day. This is one of the members of our team playing with the kids. And all of a sudden I got the idea that if they could get a few ladies together, perhaps I could do a teaching and give some kits. So I got the main ladies together that were the leadership of this women's center, that primarily what they do is they make beads. And they said, yeah, they thought they could get about 25 ladies together and I could do a teaching. But little did I realize the teaching would need to involve an interpreter. So this was a little different for me. And it was a good thing because it made me have to think through each of the slides and each of the pages with the flip chart. But of course, the best part, once again, was watching me try to maneuver the small pair of panties. Now, the suggestion is, Jan, why don't you get a larger pair of panties and set them aside each time? But then I wouldn't, lose my balance through this and make everybody laugh so hard. But they were ever so attentive, and these 25 people that they thought they would have seemed to multiply. And the next thing I knew, the light that the guys were installing with the solar light was the big thing of the hour, and they were so excited when the light came on. And that kind of took my show away because they were so thrilled that they now had light. But my 25 people, suddenly women came in the door and there were 35 and 45. And I realized I did have another suitcase that I could break into that was out in the van. And before it was over, there were plenty more bags of kits being distributed, and they seemed to just be multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. And before it was over, there were over 79 kits distributed. And they were just, I just wish I could take you all with me and see the joy that you all gave to these ladies. It's just like nothing you've ever experienced. And I hope you can tell by these pictures just the joy that you bring and the difference that you all make by your efforts. And I just thank you for the thrill that I get representing you. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And these ladies, thank you from the bottom of theirs when they receive it. The hugs that I get, I feel look at this. This lady, who isn't a teenager, mind you, but she is so thrilled to get this. The joke of these pictures is, where is Waldo in the midst of these pictures? And here's the last one. Where's Waldo? Yeah, the white gray-haired lady in the midst of the black ladies. Yep, we gave away 79 kits, and there was light at the end of it. There was a lady who ended up receiving, she wanted me to take a picture of her baby. And in the end, I was able to, I had one baby quilt left that Tatsuko had given me to give away, that I had saved out, that I had not given to the orphanage. And so I was able to give it to this lady, and she was so thrilled to receive it. Her baby was fussing at the moment, but.
Yeah.